Ruby rocking the chain. What's up, guys? Okay, it's time to finally take some potatoes from the sacks and into the house. We still have, I'd say, like 3/4 of a basket this size of new potatoes left, which we've been eating for like the past 2.5 months now. But it's finally time to take some of these guys down, since we've been eating all the ones that had like little divots and holes taken out of them, which we didn't think would last as long as they did until now, but we had loads of them, so, well, I say loads of them, a good amount of them. And now it's, sorry, I've just been doing stuff in the garden, so I'm kind of breathing heavy, but we'll get some of these guys out. So I think we'll go for the Maris Pipers, which I think is in here because they've been in the sack for longer. We picked the King Edwards a little bit later. Okay, I think that'll be enough for now. So yeah, I'll take this down to the front of the house. Here we are, finally about to harvest our pumpkins. It's October now, so let's slice it up, boy.
Don't touch it, it's a bit spiky.
Ready?
Ready?
He's gonna cut it. Go. Whee!
Yay!
Nice skills.
Can Elijah hold the pumpkin? Oh, is it heavy?
There's loads of mud on that side, so.
There, hold it.
Hold it.
It's heavy.
Go on.
Look at
Strong, be strong. Hold
look
it.
at George.
Hey.
Hey, look at, oh, it's a bit squeaky, that is. Look at that.
I'll do a face on that one.
Yeah, we're going to take it downstairs and do a face.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Danger.
Look at that one. Oh,
So
it's heavy.
Elijah's gonna knife you in the leg. The sweet corn patch is slowly dwindling away. All the ones that have been bent in half are the ones I just know that have finished, and there's probably a bunch more that we finished as well that I just haven't done yet. Just picked another 4. The ones that we planted later at this end tasted way sweeter and were a lot bigger than the ones planted this end here. But overall, yeah, happy with it. We've had a load of them. I'd say over 30, and there's probably about another 10 left, so pretty good. Most of them are good size. Here and there you'd get an odd one that was like half the size it should have been, but yeah, overall I'm pretty happy with how the sweet corn have gone. We've come into the chicken coop today and we have a first situation here of 7 eggs in a day. So from 4 chickens, 7 eggs, we will take that. Okay, more parsnips today. It's been like 2 weeks since we picked any, so let's get some for a roast dinner tonight. See if we get any decent sized ones. Just took 3 out. Got another beast. It wasn't beast in length, but it's nice and thick. This one's the thickest one we've got. The one on the far left is pretty good too. But yeah, this guy here is a thick old parsnip, and then we've got one sort of dodgy one. I mean, they're all kind of dodgy with their roots at the end, but yeah, pretty good. Yeah, not as nice looking ones in this bed compared to the ones in the rockery area, but that is the first bed done that had carrots in it. Oh, and this little guy right here. Now we just gotta wait for our next load of carrots to come through. Well, as I say that, like I said before, down there we still got a bunch in here. Once again, more carrots are needed, so let's pull out some. Look how thin that is. Still came out of a nice carrot though. Nice one there. Nice one there too. These are all pretty uniform, these ones, to be fair. Oh, there's a dodgy one, but still pretty uniform. It's not too crazy. And we're getting close to the end of the first batch of carrots that we planted. I think I might just do a little bit right now. There's still some left in here that will probably be good, so maybe I'll pick one more. This guy right here, since it's kind of stuck. Oh god, what a shame. That would have been an absolute beast. Well, thickness wise anyway, not length, but absolutely chewed to mush. Alright, let's get you over here. Oh, hello, hello. That's a beauty. That is a beauty right there. Let's check out this guy then. Oh, hello boy. Oh, hello. That's another beauty right there. There's 2 big old carrots. I like that. I guess we'll get these guys over here. It's a weird one, but not too weird. And then this one, oh, that's a funny one. But there's some pretty long guys right there. And then maybe one more just for the sake of it. Oh, and another good one. That's a nice selection of carrots there, all pretty big. And that is another raised bed finished. Actually no, first it was the potatoes there at the back, then the carrots were finished, and now the parsnips. I've just pulled out the last 3. Got another absolute beast in there, this guy, and then sort of 2 more normal ones, but they're kind of dodgy shaped. And here we are opening the compost for the first time. Don't know if you can see it that well. It looks pretty good. I mean, I don't really know what great compost looks like, to be honest, but it looks pretty good. Maybe we could just put like maybe a bit less straw in it or hay or whatever it is, but I don't know.
Just need to turn it more, probably.
Yeah. But yeah, no.
With the old eggshells.
It's going to be quite a lot of it, so we can start adding this to the beds.
Yeah.
Looks good.
It's good.
The garlic are going in for next year. We are in October right now, mid-October. And last year they done pretty well in the pots, so this time we're just going to do, I think last year we done 2 pots and put like 6 in a raised bed. Or actually no, there's more than that, but regardless, we're going to go about 6 pots this time. We just need to go buy another one and a different garlic variety, since we haven't got enough of this one left. But yeah, that's about 25 garlic within these ones here. And then we'll just do, we'll probably get about 30, and I think that's enough for a year. The last thing in the garden that we haven't even picked yet are the swede. It's just started coming into November now, so I'll have a go at picking one. I'm just going to pick the biggest one that we've got in this patch here, which isn't actually that big, but I think it's going to be kind of hard to know, isn't it? It's going to be easy to take out. There you go. There is a swede. We've finally finished off the new potatoes. It's 4 months now since we first harvested them, maybe a little bit longer. But yeah, 4 months of just new potatoes when we want them. I mean, we don't need them as much as the other potatoes, but we've got a bunch of them left. Down here at the moment, I don't think there's that many, but up in the cabin, I would just bring a bunch down here and there. There's some of the Maris Pipers and the King Edwards. Yeah, I need to go get some more. So I'll do that in a second. But yeah, we are close to finishing the garlic, but we don't have it that often, so this can still last quite a while. Maybe like a month and a half. But then sometimes I go through stages where I have it often and it just flies out. And then the onions have come down quite a lot. We've got that many left right there. So it's probably like the same amount of time as the garlic has until it runs out, but close to half a year, I reckon, by the time they run out. So it's not really that bad. For our first year of growing food, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, it's been a long time since I've really been doing any videos in the garden. Done a few little ones here and there, like once a month or something, but just little things. Since I haven't been doing much out here, my mum's been doing more stuff, but even then, both of us haven't done a crazy amount, but if it has been done, it's been my mum doing stuff. But yeah, today is finally time to tackle this fencing that we want to put up here. So we've just got all these long sticks that have also been here for ages, that were cut from all these guys that were up here originally. So I'm going to put these into place, all that we've got left here. The big ones I probably won't bother with, but I might have to chuck a few in there to like use as stakes to actually line them up against. It's alright that side, they've already got a lot of stuff to sort of be woven into, but this end there's nothing. So I'll probably just put a few in down there, and then I can just rest them in between like it's already been done along there. So I'm not really sure how far these are going to go, but probably not that far. Typical me, just started doing the fence, the stick fence, and then remembered we needed more kindling, so I'm going to come back here. I've already done a bunch, grab a bunch of these, split them in half, and then put them inside, and I'll finish off with the fence, which there isn't actually many sticks left. So I actually put more on there. I did put them big bits of wood that I said I wouldn't be putting on there, so that whole area is cleared out on that back part. There is a bunch that were a bit too heavy or a bit too thick, or just a bit dodgy shapes to be fitting in there, but yeah, I don't know if it's gonna look any different than what I did took a video a second ago, but it's looking a lot more full, packed out now. So now we have a decent stick fence, if we want to call it that. It's just in here, this bit needs to be done, but I can do that by chopping all these guys down and just bending them straight over, which is the point of these, I think. This is why they planted them here in the first place. And then these guys here, I can chop down and bend over whichever direction I want to, whatever needs more in it. It's crazy to see this area empty. It's pretty much been a fill up since we first moved in. I mean, it wasn't at first, it was just a bramble wall the whole way across this whole thing. But as soon as this came open and we started chopping stuff down, that's where all this type of stuff got chucked in. And originally the pile, I think, was, honestly, it was probably up here on top, and pretty much in line with the top of these concrete posts. And it sort of just rose up here like that and then flattened out all the way until the end and went down again. But yeah, it's finally empty now, and there's one of these like anti-weed type of sheets below with a bunch of stones on top, so we'll remove all that and then we can put a bunch of stuff here to grow next year. Right, I'm up by the stick fence right here. I'm just gonna clean out a lot of this since it was just covered in leaves, brambles, holly leaves and all that fun stuff. So I'm just scraping all that back and putting it into this bag right now. I mean, even the edges the whole way up, you can sort of see down here just full of crap. So that's what I'm going through right now. And I think I'm going to take out this big holly bush, holly tree, I don't know which one it is, but I'm going to be taking it out. I'm pretty sure it's holly bush, but I'll be taking it out. And it's a pretty big boy right there, so yeah, it's going to be fun.